feeling today? Did you wake up with a runny nose or perhaps a cough or a sore throat? I really hope no one in your family is suffering from any flu symptoms like coughing, sneezing, wheezing, or feeling just a bit under the weather. But I thought I would share my secrets for keeping my family healthy during the cold and flu season. So my favorite thing for colds and flu is essential oils. And I'm going to share my 6 favorite essential oils for cold and flu season. So my absolute favorite is my immune support oil. And this blend traces its origins back to the bubonic plague, where the thieves were stealing the gold teeth out of the mouths of the dead. And when they were finally apprehended, the authorities offered them a lesser sentence in exchange for sharing how they avoided illness. Everyone's dying and they're putting their hands in people's mouth. And the secret was this blend of hot oils that strengthen the body and the immune system against flu, colds, and coughs, as well as infections, viruses, bacteria, parasites. So to prevent illness or nip it in the bud once it starts, I just put a couple drops on the bottom of my kids' feet before bed, or diluted because it's hot over the throat. And it just helps to nip a cold in the bud or prevent it from even happening. The other blend that I love is Thymus, which supports the thymus gland, which is located in front of the heart right here. And it plays a super important role in the immune system. It helps the infection-fighting white blood cells, to activate and get into our system. And so you can stimulate it by tapping. Just make a close fist and tap. And if you apply the oil there and then tap, it amplifies that effect. It helps to release white blood cells and get them to function against viruses and infections and bacteria. So this is just on the breastbone, kind of at the third rib, and you can apply it clockwise or you can tap. Another one of my favorite oils is our spleen formulation, because the spleen is a huge part of the immune system. It's located in the upper abdomen, and it helps fight certain bacteria like those that cause pneumonia and meningitis, good bacteria to fight. And it also serves as a filter for the blood, so it purifies the blood and the lymph fluid to just keep our immune system in top shape. So if the spleen's damaged, it makes you more susceptible to infections, and you can support the spleen by applying a couple drops of spleen chi over the left side of the body, or 4 fingers up from the inside ankle bone. Another great blend is our lymph blend, because the lymphatic system is the body's first line of defense against disease. It includes lymph nodes, which are kind of clustered on the sides of the neck, under the arm, and around the bikini line. And unlike the cardiovascular system, the lymphatic system doesn't have its own pump. So it only moves as the muscles squeeze it along, like if you're doing yoga and moving your arms. And the lymph system can easily become stagnant, and then waste and toxins can accumulate, and this can throw off our immunity. So to increase the circulation of the white blood cells in the lymphatic system, just apply generously the lymph oil around the sides of the neck, under the armpits, along the bikini line, and then also the left clavicle is a really great place to apply it. And that can really help move a cold out of your system very quickly. Another great one for sore throats is our Breathe Blend. It opens and soothes the airways and the tissues of the respiratory system. It also reduces inflammation to support and relieve any congestion, sore throat, cold, cough, sinus infection. It's even great for pneumonia. So it's another hot oil. I always dilute, meaning like 2 drops into at least a tablespoon of carrier oil like coconut or olive oil, and then I just put it around the throat and around the chest. And this is great. Whenever my kids are like, oh, I have a sore throat, I can't go to school, I'm like, I have a solution for that. So we put the oil on them and they're like, oh, it works. And I can never tell, are they like disappointed because they really wanted to stay home or are they psyched because now they can go to school? I'm psyched. Another great oil is our histamine balance blend. And it really helps with allergic reactions and stuffy noses. You can just put a small amount on a Q-tip and rub it around the inside of the nose. And this is going to kind of trigger the release of a lot of mucus. So you're going to need to blow your nose after that and then relief afterwards. And it's because of blue tansy, which is this amazing magical ingredient that has anti-inflammatory and anti-allergenic properties. And I love it. It's kind of my best magic bullet. It's also really good for if you have mold in the house or you're exposed to mold. Hi, I'm Jodi Cohen, founder of Vibrant Blue Oils. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Please don't forget to subscribe by clicking the circle at the bottom of this screen. And if you want to access more free essential oil trainings, just visit vibrantblueoils.com/YouTube. You can find this link in the video description. Thank you again.